Explanation of symbols on worksheets are as follows. Use coloring crayons to color the picture. Use your finger to follow the track or line or show the correct picture. Use a coloring crayon to draw a line or write a number or sound. Look at the picture and say the number or sound out loud. Use a scissors to cut on the dotted line. Look at the picture. Use these symbols for the lesson of the day, which will be allocated at the top right side of each page. For example, Lesson 1, Prepositions and Directions.
Good day, welcome to my Zone Online School. My name is Preschool. But before we go on, I want us to remember what we did yesterday in yesterday's lesson. Yes, it was about our bodies and how we have to take care of it and the different body parts. But before we go on with the lesson of today, I want us to sanitize our hands. Make sure they are dry. And once again, avoid touching your face, avoid touching your eyes, your nose, and your mouth. Are you ready for our next lesson? Our next lesson is about numbers. Booklets. On page 10, you will see that we have number 2. Do you see number 2? Number 2. And you will see that we have 2 dots there. Can we count the 2 dots? 1, 2, and what else do you see there on that page? 2 apples, yes. Let us count the apples. 1, 2, how many apples? Yes, 2 apples. And we are talking about number 2. We are going to try and write number 2. Can we do that together? Can we write number 2 together? Going around, down in a straight line, and across in a straight line. That's how we write number 2. Now can we all try and write number 2 in our booklets? You can see the first number has been done for you, a dotted number 2. Can you write number 2 for me in the blocks that are given there? Yes, I'm sure you have written. Now can we go to page 11? Yes. On page 11, can you color in the number 2 for me? Don't go over the lines. I want you to color in number 2 in between the lines. Yes, I'm sure you have done it. Well done. Are you ready for the next lesson? Can you all turn to page 12? Turn to page 12 of the next lesson. You will see there in the corner that we have number 2. Can you see the number 2 in the corner? And then you see the dotted lines of number 2. Now I want you to take your pencil or your crayon and I want you to write number 2 on the dotted lines. On the dotted lines, I want you to write number 2. And the next number, our friend will write that number for us. Can you please come and write for us number 2 so that they can see how we have to write number 2? On the dotted lines, make sure you are following on the dotted lines. On the dotted lines. Thank you. He has written it properly. Now I want you to do the rest of the numbers yourself. Write on the dotted lines, follow on the dotted lines, and complete the whole row up to the end. Have you done that? Yes, I'm sure you have done that. Now can we go over to the next exercise on the same page? Can you see the 2 birds up in the corner? Can we count the birds? The 2 birds on page 12. 1, 2. Now next to the birds, you will see a block. Can you see the block? Now write number 2 in the block. Yes. Then we see butterflies up in the corner in our left hand side. Can you count the butterflies? 1, 2. Now can you write number 2 in the block? Number 2, the way that we have written it on the board, I want you to write number 2 in the block. Now can we count the dogs? 1, 2. Now next to one of the dogs you will see a square, a block. Can you write number 2 in that block? Yes. Now we see giraffes. There are 2 giraffes there. 1, 2. Write number 2 in the block next to the giraffes. Yes. Going down to the bottom of the page, you can see the 2 dots. 1, 2. Then you see number 2. As our friend wrote on the 2 on the dotted lines, you have to do that again. Can you take your pencil and your crayon and you follow on the dotted lines? On the dotted lines. And you write number 2. And you go on, and in the open squares, I want you to write number 2. Until you finish writing number 2 in all the blocks that you have there. Have you done that? I'm sure you have done that. Now can we go to the bottom of the page and we will see our numbers there from 0 up to number 10. Can we count? 0, 1. Now which number is missing? Number 2. Yes, you are correct. Now let's go on and count. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Wow, you are so clever. I know you have done that. Now, can we go to the next lesson on page 13? Page 13, are you there? What do you see there? Yes, our family. I see mommy, I see daddy, baby, brother and sister. Now if you go down to the bottom of that page, you will see mommy's head. Then you write how many mommy's heads are there? Yes, 1. Now can you write number 1 in that block next to mommy's head? And next to daddy's head? 1. How many birds do you see? Let us count the birds up in the air. 1, 2. Can you write number 2 in the block next to the bird? Yes, I'm sure you have written it all correctly. Well done. Yes, well done. We have come to the end of our lesson, and today's lesson was all about number 2. And let's not forget to sanitize our hands at all times and avoid touching your eyes, your ears and nose at all times. I will invite my friend Zoshi to come and say bye-bye to you because we have come to the end of our lesson. Bye-bye.
Hi everyone, I'm Shashi. And Simon says don't touch your face, your eyes, your nose, and your mouth unless your hands are super clean. Bye!
Win free airtime with hashtag #LearnOn1. Share your comments on the lessons. SMS your feedback, name and town to 555. Hashtag #LearnOn1. Invite learning in.
Explanation of symbols on worksheets are as follows. Use coloring crayons to color the picture. Use your finger to follow the track or line or show the correct picture. Use a coloring crayon to draw a line or write a number or sound. Look at the picture and say the number or sound out loud. Use a scissors to cut on the dotted line. Look at the picture. Use these symbols for the lesson of the day, which will be allocated at the top right side of each page. For example, Lesson 1, Prepositions and Directions. Welcome to My Zone Online School. My name is Teacher Mutsa, and I have my friend here who's going to help us today. Say hi to everyone at home. This week, our topic has been My School. Yesterday's lesson, we learned about handwriting, that we need to start from the left side going to the right. We also learned about a special letter in Numberland. His name is Impy Ink. Today, we are going to learn about coloring, different colors, how to stay in the lines, and what to use when we are coloring. But before we color, we need to sanitize our hands. So please take your sanitizer at home. There we go, 2 spritz. Rub inside, in between, round and on the wrists. Well done. Now we are ready to begin. Our first exercise for today can be found on page 23. Here we can see that we have a ball, and we are going to use 4 colors to color this ball. The first color that we're going to use is red. Red like an apple, red like a school bus. The second color we're going to use is blue. Blue like the sky and blue like water. The next color we're going to use is yellow. Yellow like the sun. And the next color we're going to use is green. Green like the grass and green like the trees. We're going to use these 4 colors to color this ball in each part. Remember, when you are coloring, make sure that it is neatly done. Our next exercise after that will be on the next page, page 24. Here we are going to use 3 of our 4 colors. We will start with green. Green is going to be used to color all the paint tints that you can see on the exercise. After that, you move on to the next color, which is blue. Blue is going to be used to color all the blotches that you can see. Even if they are different shapes and sizes, you're going to use the color blue. And the last color for this exercise will be red. You are going to use the red color to color all the paintbrushes that you can see on the paper there. And just like the first one, remember to color neatly and correctly in one direction. The next exercise, you are going to see a beautiful picture on page 25 of a lion. Not just any lion, not just a scary lion, not a hungry lion, but a happy lion. You can see that he's smiling at us. If you want, you can even say, "Hello, Mr. Lion," before you begin. You are going to use any of our 4 colors to color in Mr. Lion. Remember, when you're coloring, make sure that you're coloring inside the lines. Don't forget to color in one direction and to be having fun and being creative. Then, after that, we can move on to the next exercise. Enjoy yourselves. Now we're going to do something exciting. We are going to do the exercise on page 28. If you can see, you have arrows pointing to different directions. And we are going to do that as an exercise by jumping up and crouching down and going to the left and to the right. My friend here is going to be doing the actions whilst I help you at home to do them as well. So make sure that you're standing up. Make sure that you're standing straight somewhere. And make sure that you have lots of space to move around. Are we ready? Yes. Are you ready? Yes. Very good. So the first one, I want you to jump 2 times this way. Well done. Now I want you to jump up. Very good. And I want you to jump once this way. Well done. If you did that at home, just like my friend, I wish I could give you a big hug, but I can't do that. So please hug yourselves nice and tight. Tight, 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 tight. Well done. The next one we want to do, make sure that you are standing at the place that you started. Very good. Stand straight. Wonderful. We are ready. Now, jump this way once. Very good. Jump this way once. Well done. Go down, crouch down, and jump up. If you did that one correct as well, give yourself a big hug. Huggy, huggy, huggy. Hug, hug, hug. Well done. Let's do the third one. Are you ready? Yes. Stand straight. Okay. I want you to jump up. Well done. I want you to move this way once. Very good. Jump up. Good. And I want you to move this way once. Uh-oh. This way. Well done. Remember, this is fun for both of us. So don't worry if you make a mistake. But if you do make a mistake, you can always start again. Now we're going to do the last one. Can you please go there? Yes. Stand straight, everyone. Are we ready? Okay. I want you to crouch down. Very good. And then I want you to jump up. Well done. I want you to move this way. Yes. And I want you to move that way. Well done. If you manage to do all 4 of the exercises with us, well done. And well done to my friend as well. Are you tired?
No.
Ooh, I'm tired. I'm exhausted. But before you continue, you can also do this exercise as coloring as well on page 27. There you will see that there is an arrow for you to color in. And you can move on to page 29 when you are done. Remember to color inside the lines and to also color in one direction. Be creative and have fun. Also, if you are going to cut out the picture, make sure that there is an adult close to you so that they can help you with your cutting out as well. I hope you enjoyed our lessons this week. We learned so much together. We learned that there are prepositions of in front and behind. We also learned the difference between our left hand and our right hand. We also learned how to understand the different directions that we have to go. We also understood that there are 2 letters in Letterland that we were introduced to. We have the letter S, Sammy Snake, and his sound is S. Very good. And we also learned that there is an I, Impy Ink, in Letterland, and his sound is E. Well done. I enjoyed all the activities we did together. I want to encourage you to keep on practicing in your books. If there is something that you didn't get right the first time, don't worry. Continue practicing at home as well. And I want to remind you to practice good social distancing by checking how far you are from the next person. Before we say goodbye, I want our special friend Zashi to join us. Hi Zashi! And now we're gonna say goodbye to you. Remember, stay safe all the time. Goodbye, goodbye, it's time to say goodbye. Goodbye, goodbye, it's time to say goodbye. Bye!
Hi everyone, I'm Joshi. And make sure to always make a helicopter circle, stretching your arms out and spinning around like me. And make sure you're not touching anyone while doing this. Goodbye!
Voice of the streets, the voice when it's beat, too quick for me to pull out my
Join me, Shay Ulenga, this week on The Tribe as we catch up with Jericho, aka King Twiz at the Western in Caribbean. And we introduce you to Afrikaans rap duo Bum Nifty. Catch it all on DSTV channel 284 and GoTV channel 90. This is The Tribe. What's up, world? This is Shay, the goddess of the airwaves, on 99 FM, Monday to Friday, serving you breakfast on the ignition between 6 and 9. We brought you to be inspired, taking you to master your destiny. Now it's time to do the work.
Just show up.
Put on your work boots and do the time.
Make it, and then make it better.
Hello world, it's your boy Script here on The Kingdom, where we're reminding you every single day.
Get up. You've got this. Start where you are.
Hey, this is your girl Treza on Hitful on 99 FM, letting you know it's okay.
Try.
Make mistakes.
Ask.
I am Sibo and I'm going to be with you for quite a while. Thank you so much for joining us here on your inspiration station where we let you know
There's no easy money. There's no easy job. There's no easy life.
99 FM. Do the work.
In a time of uncertainty, false news, and fear, learn on. While the world scrambles to make new sense, while the experts turn around in circles, trying to find their way back to tomorrow, learn on. When classrooms become empty cathedrals and the trees start to bear answers, learn on. Learn on until every parent is a teacher and every teacher is a mentor. Learn on until you cross the boundaries of your mind, until you grow eyes and sprout wings. My friend, learn on. On sidewalks, on the floor, at the neighbors, in the market, in hallways, in churches, under trees, at kitchen tables, in riverbeds. Learning doesn't only happen between four walls. Learning happens in the small space of your enormous, beautiful mind. Start where you are. Use what you have. Learn on one. Invite learning in.
I have Jacques Coutset, and our royal hustler for the day, knows all about turning a side hustle into a main gig. Interpack CEO started his business after running it as a side hustle while he was still a farmer.
Selling I didn't have any side gigs at the time at school, but it was always in the blood. After school, I didn't want to go do tertiary. Finished matric, and wanted to start working. Wanted to start a career, and I went farming for about 10 years in the Caprivi.
I keep reading it as Gaines, but it's Kulan Ganes. She's been a makeup artist for 14 years and has worked on major international productions like Mad Max Fury Road, Red Sea Diving Resort, and Namibia's just the nature of who you are as a person. That's why it shocked me when you said like interviews are not your thing. I'm like, your personality though, like you're so in there.
I like talking to people like in person, not having a mic in my face and knowing that it's going somewhere else. It's like I don't know if the conversation loses a little bit of its essence or something, but it just really freaks me out.
Win free airtime with hashtag Learn on One. Share your comments on the lessons. WhatsApp your feedback, name and town to 081 200 6659. Hashtag Learn on One. Invite learning in.